lovely people, welcome back or welcome if you're new. My name's Kate. This is my library, well, one corner of it anyway. And in today's video, we're going to do a week-long reading vlog because it's the school holidays. And that means I have time to read. And we're going to do a particular reading vlog today. We're going to do a spooky, cozy, let's try and catch up on probably my unrealistic reading goal for 2025. Yay! So if this is something you're interested in, keep on watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm here with you weekly on Saturdays is pretty much when I upload. It's not a specific time on Saturday, but it's Saturday, my time anyway, Australian Eastern Standard Time. But you're not here for that. You're here for the reading vlog and what I'm trying to do. For 2025, I thought I'd be cool and I would set my reading goal for 100 because I'm like, yeah, I could totally read 100 books. Yeah. Little did I know that this was going to be one of the busiest years. Mind you, it's not the end of the year. It's October. I've still got quite a few days left, but I have quite a few books to catch up on. So let's jump over to my Goodreads and Storygraph because I use both. And it says that I've read 54 books for the year. Well done me. Well done. Clap, clap, clap. Well done me. I'm just going to put my cup there. Well done me. Yay! Problem though, my reading goal is 100. Yeah, I'll let that sink in. Yeah. Goodreads says, which I'll put on the screen here for you, press on, read 19 books to get back on track. 19 books? Wow. I don't know about you, but reading 20 books in a week is probably not realistic, but we're going to do our damnedest to try and catch up on that. So the only way that this is going to happen is one, we pick atmospheric books that actually fit my Halloween vibe because I'm not reading non-Halloween books this month because this is the ultimate month for me. I would go without Christmas if I could constantly have Halloween. I'm just saying, like, this is my favorite time of year. Two, so that's one. Two, pick cozy romance books because they're easy to read, but they have to be Halloweeny. Two, graphic novels. Hello, easy, done. And four, we need to pick some poetry because I have some poetry that I could read as well. That is also slightly spooky. So we're going to get up. We're going to get off our comfy couch because this is where I'm mainly going to be doing my reading. And we're going to pick some books. We're going to pick, hopefully, maybe 19 books. We're going to make a huge stack. And we're just going to try and devour them. Let me know in the comments down below as well what your reading goal is for 2025 and how you're going with it. And were you unrealistic like I was? I would like to know. But anyway, let's go pick the books. Let's talk through my picks for October, shall we? Okay, I have all the books. I'm not going to go through each and every one about what each and every one is. I'll do that as I'm picking up and reading it, just so that in case I don't read it, and also because there's 19 of them, so we don't want to go through that. So I'm just going to hold the book up, show you, and then we're going to pick ones that we're going to read straight away. So let's do that. We've got I Kissed a Werewolf and I Liked It by Kat Hepburn. The Wedding Witch by Erin Sterling. That would be a reread. The London Seance Society by Sarah Penner. The Village Library Demon Hunting Society by C.M. Waggoner? Sure. The Hedge Witch by Carly Thompson. Fangs by Sarah Addison. To Drink Coffee with a Ghost by Amanda Lovelace. This is poetry. That's a graphic novel. To Make Monsters Out of Girls by Amanda Lovelace. And we have the Frankenstein graphic novel. That's the first pile. Fangs for Nothing by Stephanie Holmes. A Modern Girl's Guide to Magic by Lindsay Hall. A Fellowship of Bakers and Magic by Jay Penner. We've got The Hex and the City by Kate Johnson. This is book 2. Witches Get Stuff Done by Molly Harper. Best Hex Ever by Nadine El Fassi. The Kiss Curse by Erin Sterling. This is book 2. Haunt Your Heart Out by Amber Roberts. The Fake Mate by Elena Ferguson. I've been reading this one for ages, so I should probably finish it. And Lucky Last Uncharmed by Lucy Jane Wood. Okay, I've broken the pile down into 2. I have my immediate pile, which is on this one. And I have then my backup pile. So let's go through the first ones I want to read in order. So I have started these 2 already. So Fake Mate, which isn't such Halloween-y, but they're shapeshifters. That's close enough, right? And the Kiss Curse, I'm probably going to put this one on the back burner a bit. I might put a different bookmark in it because I want the bow. Let's put this one from Title Pieces in because I want the bow. Okay, put that one in there. That's my bedside table read. Right, The Kiss Curse. I can't remember what chapter I'm up to, but the font is huge. Yeah. Where am I at? Chapter 9, I think. Yeah, chapter 9. So let's put a bookmark in. I'm going to put the bow in. I wish I had like a little ghost one. So I'm on chapter 9 of this one. So I'm reading that. The next in the pile is Haunt Your Heart Out. That's next. Wedding Witch After the Kiss Curse. Uncharmed because of course. I'm not going to annotate this one. And I'm probably going to listen to it on Audible or audiobook wise because I don't want to ruin the pretty one. Best Hex Ever. I want to annotate this one. And then I have my poetry and graphic novels. So they're my 10 to a pile. And we're going to go like this. I don't know like what order I'm going to read. I know I'm going to finish The Kiss Curse first and then graphic novels just to kick me off and to get them started. I'm going to pick bookmarks that match each one's vibe because I'm a vibey girly. Yeah. So I'm going to, now that I've destroyed most of my shelves, I'm going to pick out the bookmarks and then we're going to get started because I'm 19 books behind. Let's do this. I'm going to put 0 of 19 to catch up. And let's get this party started because I need to read these books. sorry about the not as great quality, but I'm filming on my phone, mainly because my camera is charging, but I wanted to jump on and start reading a book, and I wanted to tell you about it. So this is Fangs by Sarah Addison. She's the author of Sarah Scribbles, I think. This book I have read before. It is based on, what's a graphic novel? Well, kind of. It's essentially a vampire and a werewolf, and their love as it goes through is just super cute. Okay, Odin. Anyway, I'm gonna pick this one up while I'm waiting for my lunch to cook. It's just a quick little read that ticks off that box, and you know, as you start reading, the better it gets. Hello, lovely people. It is now the afternoon. I have napped and showered. I definitely need to get a new shower bonnet that holds all the hair, but anyway, let's do a reading update, shall we? Because this girly pop's read a lot. Before lunch, during lunch, after lunch, I read some books. So I read Fangs by Sarah Anderson. This was a very cute werewolf vampire graphic novel or comic romance. I showed you some bits of it. It was just super cute and quick and just adorable. So That's one ticked off. We're down to 18. Then I read To Make Monsters Out of Girls. This is by Amanda Lovelace. This is a collection of poetry looking at Monster Girl, Monster Boy, and what was the third one? Sunheart. And it's like looking at how people are portrayed. There is a lot of triggers in it, as you saw in the clip. So keep that in mind if you are to read these, and always practice self-love and self-care after reading these. I also then read To Drink Coffee with a Ghost, which is essentially, it's about talking to her mother who has passed. And it says you cannot have a funeral for a mother without also having a funeral for yourself. It is very reflective, cathartic, and tugs on those heartstrings. It really does. And then I also read Frankenstein. I didn't read them in that order, as you saw. I read Frankenstein, the graphic novel by Mary Shelley. This is very much the classic story, even with the classic language and dialogue and dictation, especially when looking at the monster. It follows the story really closely. Honestly, if you're a person who doesn't want to read Frankenstein, because I know it can be a hefty one to read as a teacher, then read the graphic novel. It is pretty akin to the book. It does have a few parts that obviously don't portray like the nuances of the book, like the biblical illusion and all that kind of stuff. It does have a bit of Dante's Inferno, so you won't get that much depth, but if you're just looking for what happens in this narrative, then this one. So that is what's that, 4 down? Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. 19, 18, 17, 16 books left. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. 16 books left to go. I'm probably now going to pick up, I think I might listen to the audiobook of this and like read along with it. And then I'm going to pick up the one that you're sitting on, which is Best Hex Ever. So they're the next ones in the pick. But let's do a little bit of a haul because I did get some stuff yesterday and I want to share them with you. I'm just going to put the bookmarks away. Let's have a look at the books I got. So yesterday we went to the Lifeline Book Fair, and it's actually technically still September, but that's behind the scenes. Anyway, because I went on Sunday, most of the good books were already gone, but that is completely fine. So I went to the classic book section and I'm like, oh, I want to grow my classics section, my classics bookcase. So I got 3 books. The first one I got is the poems of Percy Bysshe Shelley, Mary Shelley's husband, which is obviously, yeah, Shelley's life and writings. Yes, I was correct. And then I also picked up the complete poems of Rupert Brooke. I mainly wanted his particular war poem, which I believe is in here. Let me just check. Yeah, Funeral of Youth. Yeah. So I do have a few in here because I do teach them when I'm doing war poetry. And then the last one I got, because it's pretty, the Royal Academy pictures from 1900. So they had one for each year, but I really liked the look of this one. And then when you actually go inside, you have some beautiful photographs in here. Like, look at this lady. Isn't she beautiful? She's gorgeous. I can't wait to flick through this whole thing actually and see all the different ones. Oh, that one's beautiful. This one's St. George. Look at this with the dragon. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just beautiful. Anyway, they're the 3 books I got. And I also got a new pop. So here was $23. I don't know how much they are elsewhere, but this is Pop Books. This is from Powerless. This is Kai. I got him because he mainly reminded me of Resand. But yeah, I didn't want the girl, whatever her name was again. Hayden? Yeah. I can't remember what happens in Powerless. Anyway, it's a little thing on the back, so he's coming out. If only his eyes were purple. Could I paint them? Probably. Anyway, he definitely gives those sorts of vibes, so he will be going on my shelf. Isn't he cute? He's cute. That's probably going to go in a journal thing. Put that in my journal drawer. But he's going to go on my Corticons and Roses shelf. And I may even do a repaint job and paint his eyes. Because I'm that kind of person. Because I have Gerald. Let me show you actually. I have Gerald here. He's my Rowan. And now we have my Resand. Kind of my Freya. She kind of matches, just the archery vibes. But doesn't it look cute there? I don't know what my hair's... I don't think my hair knows what it's doing either. But, oh, that's a bit better. Anyway, we have a couple of books down and quite a few to go. So, let me just move this. My desk is a bit of a mess, so I do need to clean it up. But I'm going to make a pile over in the corner here. Let me show you. It's my red pile. Isn't it pretty? They're all the books I've read. Woo! Right. I'm going to go sit out with my husband. I'm going to put the books on the shelf. And I'm going to see what's happening. Because, I don't know. Hello, lovely humans. I am now going to sit down and do a bit of a reading sprint for The Kiss Curse. I'm listening to it via audiobook. I have it on Audible. I've read it before on Audible, so it's just going through like that. The font is quite huge. I don't think I even need my glasses. But anyway, I'm going to listen to that. My husband is graciously cooking dinner like he does every night because he's the master chef of the house. And I'm going to listen to it and read along and, yeah, see how much I can get read in the next hour or so. So let's do it. Good morning. It is now actually 12:20. I have been up for quite a while and I've had breakfast and I've been on my phone talking to my sister the entire time. So I didn't get a chance to give you an update, but it is now Tuesday and thought I'd give you a bit of a reading update on the Kiss Curse. So let me put this microphone here. 1 second. Let's hope it doesn't jingle too much, but sorry for that. Kiss Curse. I am actually up to chapter 21. I don't have long to go. I was listening to it last night while my husband was playing a game, and I was playing a Magic Cafe game on my phone, and then I was like, oh, chapter 21, we should probably go to bed. Yeah, so really enjoying this. I've only got like an hour left or so of the audiobook. I'm on page 179, so pretty good. Today, if you can't tell by the pile that is on the table, I'm redoing the shelves that you're sitting on right now. I'm getting rid of the rest of the Harry Potter stuff and just leaving the books that I have. They're going to stay. And I'm also going to keep the Pop Towns because I use them at Christmas time. But the rest of it's going. So I'm redoing the shelves. I do have 2 shelves free. So I'm probably going to rearrange a little bit, maybe move the Lord of the Rings stuff back over so my husband has more room, and then redo the shelves. So that's what I'm going to do. I did fix up my hair this morning. So I re-wet it and brushed it. It was soaking wet when I did it. So that's why it's turned out pretty well. Not as like fluffy as it normally does. Like the top's a bit flat, but it is what it is. It's better than the 80s vibe that my husband told me it was yesterday. So yes, I'm going to put all this back on the shelf, and I'm also going to move the Lord of the Rings stuff over, and we're going to go from there, I think. Yeah, let's do it, shall we? I'm going to put on Sabrina the Teenage Witch and keep watching that. I didn't tell you, but I am watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch. It's kind of become a little bit of my comfy show. They only go for like 20-minute episodes. They're super cute. I love it. It's a vibe. Yeah, so let's do that, shall we? Hi, my lovely people. I've just finished my fifth book for this reading vlog, and I'm so happy. It's so cute. I don't know if I'm going to read The Wedding Witch next, or if I'm just going to dive into another one, but essentially this one follows Gwen via Jones and Llewellyn Penhallow. Llewellyn comes to Glen's Grove to open up a magical shop, and in competition to that of Gwen, and essentially sparks fly, magic happens, and chaos ensues. I like the back. It says magic doesn't always play by the rules, and it's in like a gold emboss. It is very cute. Definitely a 5 out of 5. I love it. I love it as much as the first one. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to pick up next, but this is my updated reading count. I have now, I think, 15 books to go to catch up. Let me look, see. It says I've got 15 books now to get back on track. So, woo! Pretty good, pretty good. So I've read 59 books now for the year. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'm just going to now update Storygraph. It's the only thing with having both of them is keeping track of it. Though saying that, I don't want to give up Goodreads because I've got like such a long amount on there. But then I like the statistics of Storygraph better. I don't know. It's hard. Yeah. Okay, so like how Storygraph says I've got 16 books till I'm back on track. I'm going off the Goodreads one, okay? Okay, let's put this on the pile and pick our next book. Good morning. It is now Wednesday and I'm putting all my shinies on. Does anyone else take them off to go to sleep? The only thing I've been keeping on is my second piercings, my top piercings, and my bracelets at the moment. I'm really loving this sound. Yeah, so fun. We have an eventful morning. The doggies are, well, Ho has his pumpkin, so he is over the moon about that. I've already had to stuff things underneath the bedside table so that he doesn't get them underneath there and then whinge. I've shut the library and Sam's gaming room door. Yeah, I've made myself a coffee. It's going to be a strong one. And yeah, I'm going to a friend's house today for a lunchtime get together for the holiday, so that will be lovely. Other than that, I'm probably going to film my house tour, spooky house tour, because I haven't done one in quite a while. So, and since it's the spooky season and it's the first day of October, woo! That makes it even more exciting to me anyway. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do today. Yeah, and then read my book. So I haven't read any of it last night. I kind of just hung out with Sam and just chilled. We watched sport. I played my Cozy Cafe Starbrew Cafe game. Yeah. I have Mr. Odin right here. He says hello. He likes to sit on my lap right here in the mornings. And then you have Poe in the background. I do have to clean up a bit before I do the filming. Yeah. But coffee is made. It's pretty good. Sam went and got some more caramel syrup yesterday. Hi, Poe. And I'm going to read Best Text Ever. I am going to put like little tabs on bits that I enjoy. I'm probably not going to do the whole underlining thing. Otherwise, it's going to take me too long. And we want to get through books. We don't want to take long with books. We want to get through books. Also, my hair is like, I don't know what it's doing. It's just living its best life. So that's just what's going on. Do you want me to throw your pumpkin again? You can't hold on to it and then also want me to throw it. That's not how this works. Don't me. This is what I deal with people. He wants me to throw it, but then won't actually hand it over. Seriously? You gonna give it? And then I've got Odin like right here. This is my day-to-day life, especially when I'm on holidays. Oh, really? Tell me all about it, Odin. Yeah. So, you've got to actually let go of it so I can throw it. Okay, well, I'll move my hand then. It's not in my hand though. Oh, okay. Ready? Down the hallway. Oh, Poe got it. I'm going to watch this reading blog. It's a new person that I found, well, new to me. Cassandra Lynn Reads, it's called. Oh, she's called. So I'm going to watch that and get like the vibe for today. And then I'm probably going to pick up this guy. The font's pretty big. It is only 286 pages. So we can do it, right? We can do this. We can. We can. We really can. Just keep telling myself that. I've read a chapter. It's pretty cute. I'm loving the setup. I'm loving the fact that she's either bi or pansexual. Love that for her. Love the coffee shop vibe. It's set in London. And she essentially has like a bad luck when it comes to dating. So she breaks up with people just before it gets super serious because there's something wrong. I'm guessing there's a hex or something on her. She uses her magic to fuel into her cafe called Serendipitous or Serendipity. Let me just check the name. Serendipity House Tea Blend. So she makes cups of tea. She makes like scones. She makes cinnamon scrolls. She makes croissants, that kind of thing. And she uses her magic to essentially keep the cafe running. There seems to be like a bad luck vibe coming through. So she might be cursed or something. I'm not sure, but when things go wrong, she's like expecting them to go wrong. So there's something underlying there. We've just met the love interest, I think. We're going to find out. He's just walked into the shop. There was knocking an evil-eye charm off the wall, which fell to the ground with a clatter, smashing it in half. She sucked in a breath. She recognized a bad omen when she saw one. So Dina, I think her name is Dina, sees the guy and he's like a rugged, not rugged, but like apparently he's very cute. And he's got a tweed elbow patches, so he's got a tweed jacket, wide rimmed glasses, and he looked like a professor who moonlit as a cage fighter. So different. She also has a worker with her called Robin. It's a they, them, and they also do a spin class. But yes, she talked about her evil eye a couple of times. Yeah, so interesting so far. I'm kind of getting like there's something magically wrong with her vibe. I don't want to. Oh, his name's Scott, a museum creator. Oh, I wish I hadn't read that. Anyway, this is why I don't like read back a book sometimes. I just like to be like, enthralled. But I understand the evil eye on the front now. Anyway, it makes me want baked goods like no tomorrow. I'm going to keep reading. I'm only halfway through the reading vlog on the TV, but I'm kind of like tied between both of them, whether I want to keep watching the reading vlog or whether I want to keep reading. So, yes. But so far, loving the book. Very cute. Yeah. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do. I don't know. I need to get dressed at some point too because pajama clothes are not something that you should wear every day. Well, sorry. Let me rephrase that. Pajama clothes are something that you shouldn't wear outside the house to a friend's for lunch. Yeah. And maybe not for a home tour either. Just saying. Today's outfit is brought to you by watching too much Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Good morning from me and my dog chewing his pumpkin. And he's probably going to drop it down the back and then we're probably going to hear whinging. But we've been out grocery shopping this morning with the husband and we went to EB Games and they had these. Isn't that cute? So yes, I am falling into that trap and going to unbox one. I do want to do it as a reel, so I will show you after this so that you can see what one I got, but there's some really cute ones. So fingers crossed, we'll see. Shall we? Okay, you've probably seen the reel already because I put it up on Instagram, but I got Pond. Isn't she cute? I love green. Oh, she's so cute. I didn't realize you can change their eyes in the direction of their eyes, but she is Pond, like Amy Pond. So cute. But yes, my first one, probably my last. We will see. But how adorable is she? She's so soft too. So she was 45 Australian. I don't know if that's normal, but she is, if you know what I mean. But yeah, cute. Odin, you good? So yeah, she's gonna go in my bag. She's adorable. Or she might go on my shelf. I'm not sure yet, but cute, right? Is this a new obsession? Gosh, I hope not. You can see Odin in the background, look. What are you doing, Odin? Are you scratching your belly? Oh, and there's a Poe. Can you see Poe? No, don't put it in. Get a dog, they said. Be fun, they said. Anyway, I'm going to head off, have some breakfast. It is like 10, 12. 12 past 10. And yeah, get some reading done because it is a dreary day. Let me show you. Hopefully you can see, but it is very windy and overcast, and I think it's going to rain. So the perfect day to do some spooky reading. Hello, lovely humans. After I did that unboxing, I may have had a bit of a nap. And by nap, I mean multiple hours of sleeping. I then got up and decided my hair was annoying me, so I washed it and I haven't done anything to it. So this is what my hair looks like when I don't put any product in it and I just let it go. You can tell where I've been straightening my hair. But I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm just going to leave it and I'm just going to plait it later. And then just deal with it. I'm getting to the point where it's starting to really annoy me. But it is super duper long again. Well, it's not super duper long, but it's a fair bit long. It's when you stretch it out, joy of having curls. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it for now. I'll probably just throw it up in a barn. Anyway, I haven't done any reading, so I need to power on that because otherwise, what am I doing? So let me put you here. I am on starting chapter 3 of the best text ever. So we had the first chapter, which is Dina's, and the second chapter, which is Scott's. So pretty cute, pretty cute. He's from the British Museum, and he is from an adoption. He's foster parents or foster mums. And we're learning about him and like his struggles and his ex Alice and like all that. But considering he's talked about his ex a few times, it's a little weird. But anyway, my hair is really annoying me. I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, oh, looking in the viewfinder. The ends are just so straight and it just annoys me. And unless I put heaps of product in, they just... Anyway, whatever. Okay, I'm back. I wet it. I scrunched the living daylights out of it. I put some product in it. We'll see what happens. But, you know, I kind of wish that I could just leave it and brush it and it would be fine, but no. So yeah, I'm just gonna flip it forward so it doesn't annoy me. And we're gonna get some reading done. So I have my doggy here. Let me show you. I have doggy 1. A toy, which means doggy 2 is right there. I've got some Halloween music about to go and it's raining, so it's the perfect weather. I haven't got the lights on because I don't feel like the big lights today. And we're going to read another chapter at least. So let's see if we can get through a chunk of this before my husband gets home. Let's do it, shall we?
much a reading chair. It's more of a doggy chair. Yes, Popo, a doggy chair. Oh, yes. No, 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 don't attack me. No, I don't want to be attacked. Thank you very much. Say hello. Goodbye. Okay. Hello, lovely people. Don't know what's happening with that bit of hair. Who knows, Odin? Who knows? No, Popo, I don't want your toy honeybee. Thank you very much. We have now a cat. There we go. Anyway, I thought I'd give you a reading update, even though my hair's doing something that I don't think it knows what it's doing. Anyway, I'm on chapter 8 and I love it. It's very cute. So Dina comes from Moroccan heritage. Her mum's Moroccan, her dad's Welsh. And when she was young, she was with a girl named Rory, and Rory had this tiny bit of magic, essentially hexed Dina with anyone that falls in love with her will get hurt because she did something naughty. Anyway, so she's met Scott again, his museum curator. She met him on the train because they're actually going to the same wedding. Dana's the maid of honor and he's the man of honor, and so cute. I can't wait till they meet each other again and realize that they actually are connected in some way. It will be quite interesting. But it is now 4:12 in the afternoon and I need to get up and I need to upload this footage, and I need to also start thinking about what I'm going to do for dinner. What am I going to do for dinner, Odie? I do need to feed these little gremlins. I need to fix this bit of hair here. Popo. Let me show you this dog, man. Oh, there's one of them. Hi, Odin. Hi, Odie. And this is Poe with his toy. Yeah. You and your toy. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, I finally got to use my blanket. I haven't used it yet because I hardly sit in this room. I normally sit in the lounge room with the TV on. It's been quite nice, hasn't it, Odin? Yeah? Need more room, though, for you guys so that you can lay out more. Yeah. Yeah, more room for you to sleep. And room for you. Yep. He was just sitting on me. But as soon as I start to move, he's like, oh, playtime. Isn't that right? Boop. You can't eat it. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to get up and we might make a cup of tea. You want a cup of tea? No? You don't want a cup of tea? Papa, do you want a cup of tea? Come on, let's go. Let's go make a cup of tea. Come on. Oh, that's not the way down, but okay. Let's... Oh, pick up the pumpkin. Ugh. Put the pumpkin on the lounge. Okay, tea time. Mr. Tea Time. Hello. I thought I'd do a little bit of an update and also eat my cinnamon scroll that I've just taken photos of and drink my tea. So you would have seen those photos. They're probably on Instagram already or they're in the thumbnail. So I am on chapter 8. And I just dropped my tabs. I did fix my hair too. I just ended up doing middle part. I'm on chapter 8. It's very cute. I do love how the story is playing out. I'm loving the characters. I'm loving the diversity. I'm just apprehensive to see what happens with the curse and with Scott and Diana. I think it's Dina. Dina? D-I-N-A. Dina. I think it's Dina. Anyway, I'm going to read... No, I'm not going to read. I'm going to eat my cinnamon scroll because it's my afternoon tea and probably watch some TikTok, or I might read my book. I'm not sure. In other news, I'm addicted to a mobile game, and the mobile game is called, bear with me, it is called Star Brew Cafe, and I'll show you this one. So cute. I love it.
I'm getting there. I'm on, I think, level 8. So not that far along, but I have done lots of renovations to my little cafe. Not sponsored at all, but you know, if you want to sponsor me, go for it. Yeah, and I've just got to now keep updating everything else because whew, there's a lot to update. Oh my God, there's a whole building over there. I'm going to be here forever. That's okay. I've nearly done the cafe, and that's what matters, right? So I'm going to eat my scroll. Odin's licking his paws, and drink my tea, and yeah, probably doom scroll for a bit. Maybe read my book. Who knows? But I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update if I haven't updated you already. Really loving the book. So cute. And yes, this cinnamon scroll is dairy free. It's a dairy free one. That I got from my local supermarket called IGA. So yes. Anyway, I'm going to do some coziness and I'll check in with you with the next update. Good morning from my stack of books. It is now Friday, and if you can't tell, I am dressed. My hair is not done though, or I might just leave it. Who knows? I am dressed because I'm going to do my Halloween home tour. So this would have gone up the week before this one, so you should have already seen it. If not, I'll leave it linked up above for you. But I've just finished doing like vacuuming and general tidy. I need to go through and just like clean up a few more things, and then we're going to go through and do a Halloween home tour. I then want to go into my husband's work and see how he is. Also, they've got some Halloween stuff, so I'm going to check that out. I'm meant to get a delivery today of coffee, a book, and a battery for the mower so I can actually mow the lawn because it's getting a little bit long. Yeah. In terms of reading, I'm still on chapter 8. I haven't read any more. I have been tabbing it. It's predominantly at the top end of these pages, but I haven't read any more. I've just been sleepy girl. I am though going to do a little bit of editing of this reading vlog, and then hopefully get the home tour one done and uploaded and all that. So finger crossed for me. I do need to tidy a bit in here because it is a little bit atrocious, but yeah, I thought I'd just give you an update. I'm probably going to end the vlog the end of this day or at some point today, because the weekend is going to be hella busy. And I need to do another video for not next week, the week after. So yeah. Other than that, that's all that's happening. It's not very exciting, but I'll take you on my adventures today. So yeah, I'm going to probably clean up this space, get it all ready, so that I can just do the video and then edit it. But I've already said that, so why am I repeating myself? Anyway, I'm going to do that so that I feel like I've done something for today. So yay! I'll give you an update when I'm done. Yeah. I've just finished filming my home tour and it's 11:41, which means I need to get ready to go have lunch with my husband. We're going to have a little cute sushi date and eat some sushi. And I'm going to tour the shops, see what's there, and then come back home and hopefully get some reading done. Fingers crossed. But first, I need to get out of my spooky witch attire because apparently it's not socially acceptable. Also, I don't want to be stared at today, so that's what we're doing. So I'm going to do that. My video is currently exporting, so then I'll upload it to YouTube and we'll go from there. But yeah, let's go get changed. Oh, it's me again in my jeans that don't actually fit, but they're super comfy, especially if I wear a belt. Excuse me, sir. This is how I'm going out. This is the vibe. Secretly a witch is the vibe today. I need to put my watch on and then head out. I need to buy new flats. They're a bit stretched out now. But yeah, I got to put the dogs in their room so they don't pee on anything. And then go see my husband for lunch. Maybe do up my earrings so it doesn't fall out. Anyway, let's go do that and see if we can find anything Halloween-y. Fingers crossed. Hello, little people. Welcome to me in the kitchen. Tonight's dinner is Malaysian laksa. Laksa? I can't pronounce it. I am sorry. Not much has happened. I did get a book parcel. I will go get it. 1 second. Amazon. I also got a battery for my lawnmower, and then I mowed the lawn. And coffee beans. I'll show you the coffee beans I use for the coffee machine. 1 second. Let's look at the book. Oh, so cute. Look at it. The gingerbread bakery. The sweetest things are worth the wait. Obviously, this is more of a Christmas vibe because hello Christmas, but I'm excited to read another Laurie Gilmore one. This one is, as the owner of her beloved gingerbread bakery, Annie Andrews should have a love life to match her business, sweet and sugary. But instead, she's locked in a battle of wills with the irritably upbeat bar owner down the street. Yes! Yes. Max Sullivan has everything he wants except the girl he dreams of. It's easy to argue with Annie, then get her to talk about him. But with Jenny and Logan's wedding coming up, they're about to spend a whole lot more time together. As the snowflakes fall and with romance in the air, will Annie see that the one she loves to hate might just be the perfect match after all? Yes! I've been waiting for this book so long. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna put it up here, even though it is not Christmas. It's gonna go up there where I cook dinner. Anyway, coffee beans. Let me show you my coffee beans. These are the coffee beans I order. They're very nice. It has hints, tastes like cocoa and honey, smooth and creamy. It apparently has caramel, caramelness. I don't know. It is what it is. So very cute. Loving it. Okay, I need to go back to my dinner because it is boiling. Bye.
Oh, it is now Sunday and it is time for me to wrap up this reading vlog because I finished my 6th book and oh, it's going to be hard to top this one. So hard to top this one. I just loved it so much. I even tabbed it. Look. Isn't it cool? I really need the hardcover special edition, but I loved it. It was adorable. If you love the X-Hex and the very secret society of irregular witches, this will be amazing for you. It is full of spice, spellbinding fantasy romance, great family, found family, and it doesn't end in a pregnancy, so that's a positive for me. Yeah, so I've read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. Woo! That does mean though that I still have quite a few to go. I'm probably going to continue my marathon of reading, probably off camera, just because it's quicker. To be honest, filming takes more time than actually reading a book. So, what a surprise. So you're sitting on a stack of pumpkin spice books. I don't know how they're going to go. Who knows? But I've had them on my shelf for ages and I really need to like work out whether to keep them or not. So I'm going to continue reading those. Let me know in the comments down below if you've made it this far. Leave me your favorite baked good emoji if there is one. My husband is currently making me cinnamon scrolls. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. It really supports my channel. And I'll see you next time in another one of my videos. I don't know what's going to be next because I haven't decided what's going to be next. Maybe a traveling vlog. I'm going to go visit my parents. So, woo. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you are. You keep on reading, you keep the magic alive, and I'll see you next time you stop by my library. Bye!
That up there. He's right there, and he likes to try and put his toy under the shelf. He chews it right next to the shelf. And then it goes, yep, see? Goes straight under. He loves this game. It's amazing. I love this game too. You good, Poe? And then when he can't get it, he'll start whinging. See if he gets it out. Oh, there we go. Look. He'll chew it for a bit and he'll go back under again. Oh, thanks, Poe. You good? Okay. No, I don't want your pumpkin. I'm trying to film. And there's Odin. That is a crappy way to say that. Well, let's try again, shall we? Looking. There's a big wall here. Anyway, let's look at the second part. The second part is more. Whoops. Oh, there goes Frankenstein. No one needs that one, right? Okay, we've got this big blowfly man. Hello, Poe. Did you finish your dinner? Was it good din-dins? What? Go ask Dad for a toy. Dad's probably got one. I don't have one. Go to your dad. Go on. Off you go, Odie. Anyway, 0 of 19 to catch up.